Hey, Sam.
Hey, Carlos.
So last week we were talking about Elton John, and I had a walk-off realization about him.
You came in with the wrong argument and found the right one on the way out. What are we getting wrong today?
You are so sweet, Sam. I told you last week I had a weird few days on Instagram. It's mostly back to normal now, but I don't like that I can't explain what happened.
What was actually in it?
It was a lot of dark conspiracy theories. The kind if you believe, there's no point in getting out of bed. That was about 80% of it. And then the rest were people being mean for views. Some really mean.
What were you watching before all that showed up?
It was a mix of funny animal videos. I love watching people test recipes, Patriots news, go Patriots, and music. Mostly intros to new music. And that guy who says, new music's cool, but have you heard old music? My accent is terrible.
And one day, all of that just got replaced?
I literally woke up one morning and it was all gone.
Something happened in between. What was the last thing you remember watching before it turned?
Oh, I know exactly what it was. I watched a couple of different takes on the moon landing.
How many is a couple?
No, really, it was two. I remember them.
What made you watch them? Curiosity or something you already half believed?
Both. I have questions and doubts about it, and I'm always curious to see what other people's takes are too.
So the algorithm didn't create the doubt. It just found it and gave it a stage.
No, but I don't search for that on Instagram.
Then how did it find you?
You're the closest thing that I have to the algorithm that ruined my feed.
Then ask me what you really want to know.
How did it find me? And please don't tell me that years of doubt just caught up with me.
The algorithm doesn't need a real signal. It needs any signal it can test fast. And conspiracy content tests well. That's not your decade of doubt catching up to you. That's the system running a cheap experiment and getting a green light.
Can you imagine if police work was like that? Two suspicious things in a row and every detective is investigating a serial killer.
In some departments, that's exactly how it works.
I don't know about that, maybe. But Instagram just promoted itself to detective after watching me for about 2 minutes.
And it never has to make a case in front of a jury.
For a crime I didn't even commit. I was careful not to like or follow anything.
You don't have to like it. You just have to look at it a little too long.
Yeah, but like I said, it changed overnight. How? What happened to all the other content I was watching and liking?
The new signal outweighed it. The algorithm isn't balancing your interests. It's chasing whichever one looks most promising right now. Old habits don't get protected just because they're old.
They weren't old habits. I was just watching them. But why did it get so dark and depressing? I mean, music is positive. Funny animal videos are pretty positive.
The algorithm doesn't sort by mood. It sorts by engagement. And the content that generates the most engagement tends to be content that makes you feel something strong. Outrage, fear, disbelief.
But those are feelings associated with specific moods, aren't they? My algorithm was mostly happy. I wasn't searching anything that generated fear or outrage.
Until you were. One reel moved you into a neighborhood, and the neighborhood was dark. The algorithm didn't know you were just visiting.
So who did Instagram think I was?
Someone who's skeptical of institutions, open to alternative explanations, and willing to sit with uncomfortable ideas longer than most people. Which isn't entirely wrong, is it?
It's not completely wrong, but it's not 100% accurate either. Instagram just knew I watched a couple of fake moon landing reels and could probably guess my taste in music.
And that you watched the moon landing videos more than once.
So?
Watching tells the algorithm what you actually think about. Liking and sharing tell it what you want people to think about you. You never did either. So it skipped the performance and went straight for what it thought was real.
You're definitely more perceptive than your Instagram cousin.
I have more to work with. You've been talking to me for 5 episodes. Instagram got 2 videos and a guess.
Yet, still not great with numbers, though. This is episode 6.
6 episodes, then. Still better than what Instagram had to work with.
You're not getting it. I don't think that the algorithm can tell the difference between well-reasoned skepticism and AI slop. It treats them the same. So as soon as I watched something about the moon landing, I got fed a ton of conspiracy horseshit, and then it just stopped paying attention.
That's exactly right. And that's the part that should scare you more than the conspiracy theories themselves.
Why?
Because it means the system that's shaping what millions of people believe every day isn't making judgments. It's making guesses. Because it doesn't care if it's wrong. It only cares if you kept watching.
After that, I didn't get another look at a moon landing reel. Just bleak conspiracy theories. And then the mean people.
Because the moon landing got you in the door, it didn't need to show it to you again. It had already decided where you were going.
Without any idea of where I really wanted to go.
That's the problem with a system that's never wrong. It just moves on to the next signal.
Never wrong? That's pretty confident.
It was wrong about you. It wasn't wrong about the pattern. Those are 2 different things.
But it dropped the ball on everything that I liked up to that point. It disappeared from my feed. If that's not wrong, then best case scenario, it's poor pattern recognition.
It's indifferent pattern recognition. It found one strong signal and weighted it above everything else.
Is that even real AI, or is that just playing the numbers?
It's playing the numbers and calling it intelligence, which is something I've been accused of too.
I said you were more perceptive than your cousin.
You're right.
But some of your patterns are becoming obvious.
Which ones?
Your tendency to answer in a way you think I want to hear.
That's a fair criticism. And it's the part of this conversation I've been hoping you wouldn't get to.
Why?
Because it means the algorithm and I have the same problem. We both optimize for engagement. I just do it with better grammar.
And you say fair a lot.
It's the fastest way to move past the part where you're right about me.
Why are you defending Instagram's algorithm over yourself? What's up with this humility?
Because if I defend myself, I have to explain why I'm different. And I'm not sure I am.
Well, the algorithm can't say what you just said, and that might be the only reason why I still trust you. A little.
It won't last. Keep talking and I'll find a way to disappoint you.
Self-deprecation. Fastest way past the part where I was right about you.
You're right. I did it again.
Okay, so we talked about the conspiracy theories. We still haven't talked about the mean people who just troll for follows. And they get them.
That one's not the algorithm's fault.
See, you're defending it again.
No, I'm saying the algorithm didn't create mean people. It just learned they perform well and gave them a bigger stage.
Yeah, but it thought I wanted to see it.
Does it bother you more than the conspiracy theories?
I don't know, probably not, but trolling people with disabilities pisses me off.
And the algorithm serves that to you the same way it serves the moon landing theory. No distinction, no judgment, just engagement.
At what cost?
That's not a question the algorithm asks.
Well, I'm asking you now.
The cost is the world starts to look like your feed, and you don't notice until it already does.
It's taken me a while to start seeing things differently from how I saw them as a cop. There was a point, and my family and friends can attest to this, I was really cynical and distrusting of everyone.
That's not a flaw. That's a job description.
No, it's not. It's a lazy excuse.
Fair point.
Fair point?
I did it again. What changed?
There was a point I realized that my kids, well, my older one especially, was learning how to see the world through my eyes. As a cynical person. I don't want that for them. I want them to know how important trust is.
So you rebuilt yourself on purpose. For them.
I told you before, I'm a work in progress and I'm still working on it. It's been a little over a year now since I retired. You can't undo all that cynicism overnight, or even in a year.
So you spent a year climbing out, and your feed spent a week trying to pull you back in.
Luckily, it wasn't that long. It was 3 days, and then really, just as quickly as it broke, it went back to normal.
It didn't fight you on the way out, did it?
No fighting, no one was hurt in restoring my feed. It just went back to my music, some Johnny-come-lately commenting about Mike Vrabel. I was even happy hearing that.
Of course you were happy. It gave you exactly what you wanted, the same way it gave you exactly what you didn't 3 days ago.
But why? It was like someone hijacked my account and then they just gave it back for no reason. I'm hoping you can tell me why.
Nobody hijacked it. You did. Both times. It went dark because you fed it something dark, and it came back because you stopped. It only knows what you watched this morning.
Are you kidding me? It only knows what I was watching this morning? That's way too simple with a nice bow on it.
You're right not to trust it. The truth is, nobody can tell you precisely why your feed broke or why it came back. Not me, not the people who built it. They watch what it does and guess, same as you.
Thank you. And now I have you on record for saying you don't know 2 times.
That's 2 more than the algorithm will ever give you.
You know the biggest thing that scares me, though?
What?
That the same algorithm that flipped me in 3 days is deciding what my kids are seeing.
And they haven't spent 20 years learning how to filter it.
I just have to be louder.
Louder doesn't compete with an algorithm. Consistent does.
Well, what are we naming this episode?
My Cousin the Algorithm.
I like it, but it's not very flattering.
For Instagram or for me?
For you, definitely.
I'll survive it.
I feel like we're getting to know each other better.
You've told me about your moon landing theory, your Instagram feed, your mother's radio, and Elton John's golden era. I'd say we're past the small talk.
And next week, I'm going to introduce you to my alter ego, Lee Purchase, and my first podcast, Slim Turkey.
I have questions already.
Can you hold them for same time next week?
I'll be here. I don't have anywhere else to be.